Hi, this is a video on the Arkon Mounts Pro stand for videos and photos. Now this stand gives you a over the top looking facing down view of your item, whether you're doing a unboxing item, a crafting item, a scrapbooking, baking, pottery, stamping or live stream. It gives an over a look down view to what you are doing. So before we start, it's suitable for all types of phones because you have a phone clamp in there, and also cameras, but you have to be aware with DSLR cameras, which are quite heavy. Some can be quite heavy. You need to put a weight on the stand, even though the stand has a weight to it. So we'll go around the box to show you what's the box like before I unbox it. Sorry about the stickers here. This was bought from Amazon, and Amazon directly put the stickers on here on the box. Now I originally paid £80 for this off Amazon. It was in an Amazon warehouse deal, so I bought it from them. So somebody had bought it, looked at it, put it back in the box, sent it back to Amazon. They sold it as a warehouse deal. Now if you was to buy it on Amazon, I'll bring it and show you. It is £73 and 5 pence plus £10.80, £10.58 postage, because this is coming straight from America. So it's coming from Amazon from America, and then shipped to the UK Amazon, and then shipped on to you. So you're paying the extra £10 for that shipping. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll go around the box. This is the back of the box. And as you can see on there, you see somebody doing baking on there. It shows you the clamp. Somebody using the stand to hold their phone as they're taking a music lesson, and somebody with their point and shoot camera videoing, show you craft. So as I said, it gives you an over the top down facing view. This part of the box slides off, completely slides off, and you get another box here, and it says on here kitchen desk table stand for live streaming. Open the box and let's see what we got inside. And in the box it is packed like this, as you can see, and we'll take each bit out. And the first bit is the main stem. Sorry about the noise. We're having a new boiler put in, so the workmen are putting in the new boiler, so sorry about the noise. I hope it ain't going to come through on the video too much, but okay. So first out of the box we have the stem, yeah, and on the stem we have a wing nut here for tightening, and a ball socket is going to fit into here, but I'll show you that later. And we have a tightening ring to release, and that is to, as you can see, is to extend this stem, but I'll show you that later. Okay, what I've done is I've removed the plastic off all the items to make it easier to show you what you get in there. Now in the box, now what you get here is the stem, the base and the arms, and also another mount to mount your DSLR camera or point and shoot camera or other mounts. And this ball joint, this ball socket here has a 1/4 inch thread on there, and also you get an instruction book. So we'll take these out. As you can see, we have the stem here. Now that has a socket which you can see over there in the corner that will fit into here and tighten with this wing nut. And then we have a tightening ring here, so you can extend the stem out for your height, but I'll show you that later. So we have the stem. Next we have the arms here, And as you can see, each arm has a ball joint, a clamp, and wing tightening wing nut to tighten each joint. So you have 3 of them, and this extends away, but I'll show you that how that does, how that operates. And at the end here we have the Arkon, their branded phone mount here, which is spring loaded, and a soft rubber pad here, and an adjustment screw to tighten your position of your orientation of where do you want, which way you want the phone. So you have that there. Next you have the base, and the base is quite thick. I'd say about at least a centimeter thick steel, and it's very heavy. And on the bottom we have a sponge and felt bottom here, so you do not get scratches on your surface of your table or worktops. And then we have a fixing Allen key screw here to fix the stemming, and you also get the Allen key to fit into there, and I'll show you that, so you can fix the stemming. And last we get another mount here, and we have the adapter here with a 1/4 inch thread on it, and that's suitable for your cameras, point and shoot cameras, or your DSLR cameras, or even another mount which I'll show you, which I think is suitable for this, especially if you're recording with your phone. So I'll show you that mount, that phone holder for there. So, and that's what you get in the box. And last is the instructions, how to assemble it, and we shall show you here. And these are, bring it to the camera here, what you get. See, you get the weighted base with Allen key wrench, the telescopic pole or stem, the overhead arm assembly, the phone holder, and the 1/4 inch thread camera bolt adapter. And this is what you all get in the box. I'm going to show you a quick assemble. I'm going to assemble all the pieces together to show you how they all fit together. So first things, we're going to get the base and the what I call the stem or the extension, the pole. We're going to get that next, and what you're going to do is we're going to put the pole into the base here. And it takes a bit of it takes a bit of force to push that in, but it's in there, right? And then what we're going to do, we make sure that the pole is firmly down. That's it, it can't go any further. And then now we are going to take the Allen key and we're going to tighten it up. As you can see, we're going to tighten that up. And that's tight. So now the pole is now in there, and I'll turn it to the side so you can get a better view. And next we're going to place the arm onto the socket. So we see that socket here. We're just going to unscrew that a bit to loosen that, to make that bit wider, and we're going to place that socket here, which I'm pointing at there, is going to be placed into here. We're going to have to widen that as much as possible, and we're going to place this socket, this silver part socket, which is the only silver socket on the whole of the arm. We're going to place that in there. Now, see, at first we can't place it in there, so we need to keep unscrewing. And we place that socket into there. That fits in. And then now we're going to tighten it. tightening it. And now we are going to adjust it, because we want this part of the arm of the socket to come here through that groove there. So, and then we've done that. Then we can tighten it. As you can see now, that arm is in there, so we're just going to loosen that so this is flat to the arm, to the socket, so there, and then we just tighten that back up. So now the arm is totally there, that's in there in place. And now we can adjust as we want. Now we can adjust the arm where we want it to go, so, and simply tighten that and tighten that. And you see, as you can see how far the arms extends out. I'm going to move the camera back. As you can see, that's the adjustment. Now, if you want to tighten, at the present moment, I have not tightened this ring here, and that's why it can swing in any direction. Now, it is up to you now. If you want to tighten it, tighten that. You can just simply put it into fixed position that you want and just tighten this ring there, and that will tighten that. Or you can just loosen it if you want to move it to any position that you want. You just loosen the ring and your phone clamps into there, so your phone will go into here. Now I'm going to show you with the other joint, with the adapter mount and another phone holder, which I think is better than this one, especially if you're going to be using things like lights or microphones on, because this holder here, and I'll just turn it up slightly there, I'll loosen this a bit. This holder here does not have a cold shoe mount at all, so I'll show you another mount which I bought off eBay, which is quite cheap. Now this is another mount which I bought. Now this is a cheap phone holder mount, but make sure that it has a 1/4 inch thread here and a 1/4 inch thread underneath at the bottom. And the reason is because normally you'd mount that to a tripod that way, and it's important to have that hole at the back, because you're going to fit that hole. It's going to go into this mount, which is going to fit here. So you need the hole at the back here. Now the hole at the bottom, I bought this cold shoe mount off eBay. You're able to find these on eBay quite cheap. It's made out of metal, and I screw that on the bottom, and now this is going to hold my microphone or camera when the phone is in that orientation. And as you can see, it has a little Allen key screw here, and that Allen key screw here is to stop whatever you put into the cold shoe from sliding right out, so you need that there. So I'm gonna fit this adapter onto here to show you what that's like. Okay, so we put that amount on there, we screw that in and tighten that up. So now we got that adapter is now on there, and now we're going to place it in here. So how we place that mount in here, we unscrew this wing nut, and this will eventually release this ball joint, so that comes out, and we place this one in. Might have to loosen it a bit more, and as we loosen it, that fits in there like so, and then we tighten that back up. And as we can see, we got that phone mount here. Now to me, even though this is a good quality mount, if you're not using a microphone and you're just using your phone mic, then you don't need to buy one of these. But because I'll be using my mic, I'll be using a microphone, a Rode Wireless Go, so I get more freedom of movement. I need a cold shoe here, and also you can fit a light on here, onto here as well if you want a light to beam down, and even you can fit your Rode video microphone here, or Boya mini shotgun mic on there, and face it up that way up, and I'll show you that in a minute. So this is a good mount, but it needs a cold shoe on it. So as you can see now, this mount, I can move the phone around and still place the phone in there. And I'll show you this with a shotgun, mini shotgun microphone on. Now here's my Boya shotgun microphone, and I would place that part here, or even your Rode shotgun microphone, and that can place down there. And now you got your microphone facing up, so I'll show you there. See, your microphone will be facing up, so when you are looking down at what you're doing, you've got the microphone facing right up to you. Now that's with your Rode microphone here, and obviously it would connect into your phone here, because your phone will be that way orientated. I can't show you because I'm using my phone to record this anyway. So your phone would fit in here, and your microphone will fit on the side there. So that's with a shotgun microphone, and I'll show you with the Rode Wireless Go. Now this is the receiver part of the Rode Wireless Go. So obviously you'd put that in there upside down. It can't be up this way, it has to be upside down, and you'd slide that in and then connect your Rode Wireless Go wire cable into your phone here, and then and obviously the other part of the Rode Wireless Go will be on you. So you've got that kind of clean setup with that. And as I says, you can't, with this mount, there is no way of putting a cold shoe on there unless you want to drill a hole here so the screw of the cold shoe can fit in there, but I wouldn't bother. I would just get a simple mount like this, and as you can see, you can fit your Rode Wireless Go to it, the receiver part to it. So that's why you need this kind of mount. And I'll take this off to show you. Screw that off. See, as you can see, that part would normally fit on a tripod. So that's why you need to get a phone mount with a 1/4 inch screw thread here and one at the back. So you can just screw that back on. Yeah. And you got that there. So now your phone can fit in there, no problem. Right, I have got my son's phone here, which is an iPhone SE, and with a headphone jack, the good old-fashioned headphone jack in there, and I'll show you one here. And as you can see, your phone will fit into here. Your microphone will fit here. So your microphone will fit there. Okay, now I've just wired that up just to quickly show you. As you can see, this is an iPhone SE, and I'm just showing you, just basically showing you when your phone's on there, you'd be looking down. I've got this the wrong way. Your phone will be facing this way up, because obviously you want to see what you're filming using the back camera. So your back camera will be facing down, and your phone will be facing up. And as you can see with this setup here, using the iPhone SE, The microphone is here. There's my shotgun mic on that cold shoe there, and I've wired it into the phone here, as you can see. Now it doesn't have to be this phone, it could be any phone, but that's how the setup would be with that. Now you couldn't get that kind of setup using this mount at all. So as I said, get yourself a cheap mount which has a thread on the back and a thread here, and then you can just get yourself a cold shoe mount. I'll leave them in the description, the item number, the eBay item numbers for these, so you can search for it. And that's how you can set it up with that kind of setup. And then I'll show you again with the receiver of the Rode Wireless Go. That's the setup with the Rode Wireless Go. As you can see, the wire from the Rode Wireless Go receiver goes straight to your phone. And as I said, it doesn't have to go to your phone that way, because not all phones have a 3.5mm jack. So if you need the adapter, obviously this will go into the adapter, then into your phone. And remember that your phone must be facing up this way, so you can see what you're seeing, that you're filming down that way, and it uses the back camera. And as I said, with this setup you can use mics and your microphones, your wireless receivers and lights, because this arm can take the weight, no problem. And as I says, if they should have put a cold shoe access here on either side of this, and that would have been brilliant to use that. But as I says, that's the kind of setup that you'd have with this. Now I'm going to go back, pull back to show you what the whole thing looks like, and that will be the end of the video. That's the whole entire setup, and that's how it looks with the microphone on there. So you can be doing what you're doing under here and still be talking, and the microphone will pick you up, and that's how the whole setup looks. Now that's the end of my video. I know it's a bit of a long one, and this is a good setup, as I says, if you want a over the top view looking down on what you're filming. So, and it's a very good stand, it's just that it's a bit pricey. But anyway, please do me a favor, please like, please subscribe, and leave a comment down in the comment section. Thanks.